Hey guys, welcome to January 2025. So, as you know, you've seen some of my shows lately. We're go on our new turf glue, the turf power sweeps. I mean, we are really just everything's coming in to play, and so it's been really great, right? So, today we're going to get talk about sports fields and commercial areas as well, right? So we're going to kind of go into some of the things that you need to look for as far as drainage, different things that might affect the bid on the job, and what some companies do and some companies don't. So we're going to get, so if you're a community, a sports organization, what have you, and you're thinking about wanting to put in an artificial turf sports field, you're going to want to consider the area. You're going to want to get the soil tested and stuff like that. You're going to want to bring in a professional that knows how to grade properly, things of that nature, because the grading is very, very important. And where's that runoff water going to? So most fields that are built, I would say 60s and further, they've got drainage systems put in place. But there are some fields like that we've done in Georgia and stuff that they didn't have anywhere to, where's the water going to go into, right? So what we had to do is dig an area. We go to just so the field is going to be incorporated. What we do is a curb, right, with half-inch rebars extruded all the way through it. Put the concrete in, and then that's where the nailer board's attached to the concrete, and then the turf, etc. So as we're putting up this, I'll just say a stem wall. Let's just use that word for the curb for the turf. We're going to want to go ahead and have a layout of the drainage. So the drainage is going to consist of a main pipe, and then you're going to have all your outlying pipes, your flat drains. We use the ADS flat drains that go into the bigger trunk that feeds out into a pond, sewer tap, anything like that, right? So what we did in this case in Georgia is we created the wall, and they had a little track that went around the field. And so what we did is tunneled underneath the track and ran it into the nearest storm drain, and we just tapped into it. Now, when you're tapping into a sewer drain and doing all of that stuff, you need to get with permitting for the city, the county, whoever you're doing it with, and make sure your contractor knows this. Another thing we do to try to help save people money is we try to let locals do the excavation, the drainage. We're there just for help and consultation, right? So this really saves a lot of the private schools money, and it would save the public schools money too. But of course, sometimes they go out to they've got their people that they use, and so it is what it is. But here at Luxe Blades, we try to save the consumer money and get them the best product, because it's a lot of pride that goes into a sports field, into a commercial area, or even to a backyard. And for Luxe Blades, it's really important for us, because whether it's a Friday night game night and the whole community is watching that field, looking at that field and going, wow, who put that in? That's beautiful. To the backyards that we do. And, everybody's having a party in their backyard, and they're like, wow, hey, who did your turf? Well, it was Luxe Blades. So we do take pride in every project, no matter if it was big or small, okay? So with these bigger projects, we try to get community involvement. So not only does that help lower the price, right? But it also makes the community proud and saying, hey, I did this. Come check this out. And what does that do? It actually ends up helping the community. So try to keep your money local, and so it helps the community. And so we're going to the drainage section, right? After the drainage layout is done and you've got the water where it's going to go off the field into whatever, you're going to want to use a 57 stone, a larger stone that's washed, and you're going to use that as a layer, right? Compact it. Then you're going to go your 3/8 mice on top, grade it out where it's nice, level. Now, you're going to finish that off to where it's beautiful. And now you're going to take and you're going to roll that turf over the top of it, okay? Now, let's talk about turf. There's many options out there with turf. Many. But I want to bring to your attention a new turf that's out there. And there are some other companies that are starting to do the same thing, which I think is really good, because in Europe they're going to start banning the polyurethane backing on artificial turf. And then when you get your turf and you have to redo your field in 12 to 15 years, now it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, because you're going to have to pay the government in order to take your turf. So if you look on Marketplace, you look on Craigslist, you're going to see a lot of used turf for sale for $1 a square foot off a football field. You know why that is? Because the facilities are not wanting to take it, because it does not go back into our system, right? It's not recyclable. So I've got here some recyclable sports turf. And as you can see, this would be the lines right on the field. And then here's the backing. Now, here's something cool about the backing. The backing is 100% permeable. What does that mean? Well, it means that it drains at over 1,000 inches per hour. 1,000 inches per hour goes through this turf, okay? So when you have a big flood come by or something like that, you're going to rest assured that this turf here used by Luxe Blades is going to drain really well. Now, not only does it drain well, it has a tuft bind of over 12 pounds. So it is an ultra durable, strong turf. It's going to meet or beat a lot of RFPs out there that are in the industry today. So now you've got your grading done, you've got your drainage done, you've got your nailer board, right? Your wall built around the field that the nailer board's going to attach to, the turf, so on, right? Okay, so now we've got the turf done, and they're using the Luxe Blades Premium Sports Turf that has 1,000 inches permeable drainage. Everything's great. Now, let's talk about the infill. The infill is very important. Why? Because of the Gmax. The Gmax is a rating that is around for head concussions, injuries, and so on, right? Now, when we're doing a playground, it's called the Hick Index. And, you got to follow all the IPMA certifications and stuff like that for the kiddos. So we take the Gmax and we take the Hick Index. We take it very seriously. And so we're going to use about 2 pounds of sand to 2.5, 3 pounds of rubber. We're going to get it and blend it in, make sure it's beautiful, brush up the fibers. And the thing is as we're doing this, we're checking the infill depth at every pass. Why? Because it has to be perfect all the way across your field. Not only is it for safety for the players, but let's say you have soccer on the field. Now, if your blades aren't standing up straight and say they're leaning a little bit this way, guess where that ball's going to go? You guessed it, that way. So it's really important when infill, you got to infill it correctly. So now you've got it infilled. It's almost ready to play, but not quite. So what do we do? What's Luxe Blades do that's different? We apply VibraShield to the top of the turf. Now, you've heard of how dangerous some of the crumb rubber is and stuff like that, and the infill and this and that. It does have some negative effects with some VOCs and stuff like that. But here's what VibraShield does. It gets rid of all the harmful VOCs. So that's gone. It helps mitigate for staph, MRSA, um, all that type of stuff, that a mildew that might get on your turf, it helps mitigate that. So that's an awesome thing. Now, here's the cool thing too. I like to call it sunscreen for your turf. Okay. Why do I call it that? Because one, it's going to make your turf last longer because it gives another additive of a UV stabilization to it. Two, when that ambient temperature reaches 90 degrees or more, that field's going to decrease in temperature by 20%. I've got the test to prove it. It's pretty impressive. Seeing is believing, right? So now, the last thing that this does is it helps with static electricity. Now, static electricity is going to do three things. Well, four. It's going to shock the heck out of you. That's one. Two, it's going to affect the player's ability on traction. Three, it's going to affect the ball roll. Once again, if you're playing soccer, it's going to slow it down. And four, it could affect and will affect the drainage of your turf. So we come in with the VibraShield, which is total turf protection. We spray it on your field. Now, you don't have to worry. It's kind of like the old Ronco at night, set it and forget it. Well, that's what we do. We put that bad boy on there and you can forget it. You're going to have a great field. Okay. So now your field's complete. Everybody's out there having fun. It's great. Now, here's something a lot of turf companies don't tell you. What we do at Luxe Blades is we want the facilities manager, the athletic director, the coach, whoever is going to help maintain this field, right? During season, during off season, whatever. We want them to be a part of the seaming process when we come to seam the field. At least one seam. Because we want them to see how easy it is to seam and what different protocols are made to seam in case there was ever a seam rupture. So the last thing you want to do is, it's your big game, championship game, and there's a hash mark or something like that that's came up and you don't know how to glue it down, right? So we're going to sit there with everybody and we're going to teach them how to install the turf. And we're going to teach them how to infill the turf because it's very important. You have to maintain your artificial turf in order to get the most out of it. One of a field that we did last year was an indoor facility, and the guy was like, Nick, I need you to quote on replacing this whole entire field, the indoor field. And I told the guy, I said, okay, I will. And I started looking at it. I said, XYZ, I'm not going to use his name, I said, XYZ, when's the last time you maintenanced your field? He goes, I haven't. I said, well, I think we can get you about 4 more years out of this field. And his eyes looked up, perked up because he's getting ready to drop 135 grand. Now, would I have liked to make that money? I would have. Absolutely, 100%. But let's see if we can save the customer some money first. So that's what we did. We went in there. We cleaned the heck out of that facility. And let me tell you, we got 5 of the hugest hairballs, I know, nasty, out of that field. They were massive. Screws, a razor blade, a nail, Band-Aids, gum, flower seeds, you name it. We were getting it off that field, and he was in total shock. But now that we've done that, and he knows all about maintaining the field, and he's we've taught him how to maintenance it, and he's doing it himself. He saved him $135,000 right off the rip. So now he can budget that for his facility in 4 years versus the sticker shock being stuck with it right now. Who likes to get the call, hey, need to drop $135,000? Nobody. So that's what we do here at Luxe Blades. We try to prevent that from happening. And if you have a field that you think that it's done for, that there's no hope, give us a call. We'll come out there and assess it and see what we can do to help you out. More than likely, we'll be able to help you out and fix it. It's probably an infill problem. Some seams need to be touched up. you're going to have like on soccer facilities, the goal kick, the areas that get a lot of traffic. What we do is we like to set and give, we'll cut circles out, and we'll cut an extra like 4 or 5 circles out. So that way, when they do get wore out, it's not if, it's when, because they will wear out. You can go back in there and we'll teach you how to replace it in there. So we do things like that. We can do some GMAX testing. We recommend doing GMAX testing twice a year. That's going to help that's going to help and put that in your information in your insurance binder in case heaven forbid someone get hurt on your field. You'll have that and show that you do take care of your field and you do have those. So if I know this was really quick, but if you have any issues, any questions, comments, concerns about your artificial turf sports field, your backyard, your front yard, your dog facility, your commercial project, give us a call. Look us up online, luxeblades.com. We're here to help all the time. We would love to help you out. And guys, I mean, we might be able to save you over $100,000. Who knows? So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel at Turfed Out 4324. Thanks, guys, for watching.